We're going to talk real quick about the larvaciding aspect of our treatment here at this home. We have several different formulations of Altosid. We have 30-day briquettes, which are perfect for your monthly services. We also have other briquettes that will go up to 150 days. They come in larger sizes. But today, we're going to talk about mostly the Altosid Pro G and the Altosid Extended Release Granule. The briquettes don't show up real good on camera. They're black. They're a black charcoal briquette. And today we're going to be using a blank formulation of our extended release granule, so you can see it. And the application rate for this granule is 13 square feet for a quarter teaspoon, 25 square feet for a half teaspoon, and 50 square feet for a full teaspoon. And you spread those evenly in the treatment area. We're going to go over measuring and treating real quick. Over here I've set up along this ditch, I've set up some flags, and we have a flag every 10 feet, and at the end of the line I have the measuring wheel, and then 10 more feet to the property line. So I measured 70 feet from the edge of this culvert to the end of the ditch, and we'll take a closer look. What I do, and what everybody should do, is measure their footsteps and calibrate your walk. I've calibrated mine before, and mine's roughly 4 steps for every 10 feet. So using our calibration, we're going to go ahead and give this a whirl. I'm going to tilt the camera down so you can see my feet, hopefully. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We're right on the money. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're right at the edge. So now we're going to look back and treat. We have 10-foot segments, and as you can see right here, you can tell that water has been standing and does stand here in the grass. And if it stands for longer than 7 days in between your service trips, you're going to be breeding mosquitoes. So pretty neat. We're going to go ahead and load up. It looks like our treatment area is going to be roughly about 5 feet, because it looks like this is the high water line over here. You can see where the mud kind of dies off in the grass and picks back up. So this looks like its maximum wetting area point. So 5 feet times 10 feet equals 50 square feet. So what we're going to do is we're going to sprinkle a teaspoon of granules. Remember, once again, 12.5, 25, and 50. So we have 50 square feet right here. We're going to open it up and spread these evenly. We have a half teaspoon right here, so it doesn't take very much, and you should run out right there at your 10 feet and start the next 10 feet. Sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. As you get better at this, you can start using equipment and other things. But this is a good method for small areas like this. And the more you do it, the better you get at it, the quicker you are. So and it only takes about 2 parts per billion of methoprene to kill a mosquito. So they're very sensitive to it. the granule gives you better coverage than the briquettes in areas like this. So you can go ahead and use granules, because as this dries down, it's going to dry down irregularly, and you may have pockets of larvae hiding in the area. And we looked at this culvert already. It was drier on this side, but on the other side there was standing water. So we're going to go ahead and do another teaspoon for 50 square feet right here. And we are going to go ahead and treat this bromeliad, and it looks like a bit of a mess to treat, but they're actually quite easy to treat. The shape of the leaves are designed to draw water to the middle, and also what those will do is draw your granules to the middle of the plant where there's standing water. So the first thing we need to do is measure this thing, measure the circumference, because we're going to treat on the basis of surface area. So spanning across from one side to the other, we have roughly 4 feet, 4 feet in diameter. 4 feet in diameter is roughly 13 square feet. So we're going to use our handy dandy measuring spoons. So always remember 13 square feet, 25 and 50 for the 1 teaspoon. So we're going to go ahead and select the 1/4 teaspoon and spread it evenly over this bromeliad. This bromeliad will help us out actually, because it's going to direct the larvicide into the center where the water is. So spread it evenly around the edges. Make sure you see all these granules will bounce on in there. And all we need is roughly that much. And this bromeliad is treated for 30 days. So, as an exercise for treating our artificial containers using Altosid Pro G, we're going to go ahead and calculate the volume of this container here. We looked at this one earlier. It is a decorative landscape item that is broken. The homeowner wants to hold on to it. It has sentimental value, and she's going to think about gluing it together. And she wants it in place. So we're going to go ahead and treat it since it's easy enough. We have the glass bulb and the base right there. According to the label, it takes 80 granules per gallon of water. So how much water does the base hold? If you're not comfortable estimating, we can go ahead and measure. It's easy enough. So we grab the base, and here's the broken piece and the base right there. So what we're going to do is we're going to see how much water it holds all together. So we're just going to fill it and then measure it off. So looks like it tops out right there. That's all the water it will hold. So what we'll do now is we'll see how many ounces of water we have. So to me it looks like about maybe 12 ounces. Let's see how close I am. And looks like about 6 ounces of water right there if we measure. So 80 gallons, 80 granules per gallon. Let me get in the shade, see if we can do this. So 80 granules per gallon, 80 divided by 128 equals 0.625. So that's 0.625 granules per ounce. So we have 6 ounces. So that's 3.75 granules That's 4 granules of Altosid Pro G. Will treat this site for 30 days. So we're going to go ahead and fish out 4 granules. There's 4 right there, and we're going to go ahead and put them in and replace the globe as best we can so that the homeowner will be very happy.